Hello, this is the full tutorial for Drawesome.app. Just to tell you, I do plan to, things may change as I go. I do want to keep it free. That is my plan. The last thing I want to have to do is take it offline. I'm just not sure how this app will scale based on the amount of people using it. When I have an online application like this, there's a lot of things that I have to consider. So I just wanted to say that, the last thing I want to do is disappoint any people. I'm hoping to somehow, I'm trying to get support from the public, anyone who could help. I have a Patreon. If you visit, where is it? If you donate, if you go here, it'll take you to a link. If you're interested, you don't have to. I do appreciate it though, to help keep Drawesome.app online. Okay, so let's start. So this is the main slideshow. So images to show, you can notice how many images to show in the given slideshow. You do 5, 10, or you can put in your own amount for how many ever you want to do. You show each image for the duration of the given image until it goes on to the next one. And once, let's say 5 are finished showing for 1 minute, one image shows for 1 minute, then goes on to the next one. That repeats another 4 times until 5, then the slideshow is over. So here, if you wanted to choose a model pack to study from, those will all be here. It will be scrollable. Right now there's only one, and I plan to get more art models soon. So once that happens, this list will expand, and they're just checkboxes. You can do that. If you want to practice from everything, you can leave it unchecked because the default is to use everything. I have a tagging system, so if you want to study something specific, you could look here. I tried to keep it as general and I guess as general and specific as possible. I could always drill down more to help, but I may do that in the future as I go. But I think what it is right now is pretty good. And one thing that I kind of got caught on was anatomy because, anatomy is a bit general. But when I say anatomy, I'm thinking you could see certain bony protrusions on the surfaces of the skin. So if you have an art model that has a low body fat percentage, you can see this. I think drawing from a mixture of anatomy and also people who have body fat is a good idea. I think it's right, but a holistic approach is a good process. But if you want to study anatomy, those types of art models with low body fat percentages can be very helpful. I'm not saying other art models aren't worthwhile. They definitely are. Everything, even clothes models, have something to learn from if you're trying to draw, see how clothing drapes over the human form. But yeah, so let's just show this. So as you can tell, the countdown is ticking, and there are 5 images left. Here, if you would click this, it would take you to the given art model's Gumroad. This is just my sample for now. Basically, Gumroad, it kind of goes like this would be all of the art models in the given pack that it would take you here, because the idea was that the given art model is selling more images on their Gumroad than what may be on Drawesome.app. So my thought with that was that I can help support art models while the links are also affiliate links. So I do get a small cut from that, which helps support and it helps me keep Drawesome.app online. So in addition to that, I have your normal features like pause. You go to the previous image or the next one, or sorry, if a previous one exists, or the next one if the next one exists. If you're done with the given image, I made it so you can mark the image complete, so you can just go to the next one without having to wait for 30 seconds or whatnot. Flip feature, I made a grayscale functionality. So copying is just it'll copy it to your system's keyboard. And you could paste it in an art program if you want to draw over it to try, maybe you have a really hard time getting some type of line. So you would copy that paste it in the drawing program that you want to, and then you could draw over it. I'm not saying trace. You could trace if you want to, but never pass something that you didn't draw off as your own. So I think tracing could be a learning tool, but you shouldn't do it always. I made a hide functionality, so that'll just hide the menu toolbar, and you could just click anywhere to get back to normal and be out of that to show the menu toolbar again. I made a report button in the event there's something wrong, and basically you click it and it'll open up your given. It'll prompt you to email me with a subject, and I put some information in there, like a body, like it just says, please type a message for why you were reporting this image, and then I'll receive it in my email. I do try to check my email quite frequently. So the other feature is a full screen feature, and that will obviously just make the website full screen, and you could exit that with either the escape key, or you could press the exit full screen button. And of course there's an end button if you want to end your slideshow earlier. So here you'll see other images in the model pack. It'll show you the ones that were shown and also ones that you may not have seen in the model pack. So that's the slideshow functionality. Now, in addition to that, let's say you bought a model pack, right? You have it on your desktop and you want to practice it like now. So this feature, the Use Your Own Images slideshow, will allow you to do that. So you click this button. It'll prompt you to select a folder off your desktop or wherever on your computer that you choose, and you could practice those images in the same slideshow format. I made it so you could also include subfolders of the given directory, so that'll include every folder within the folder. A long time ago, I received an email from someone asking about this feature to be added to my desktop application. And at the time, the application, it kind of grew a bit too much, and I thought, man, I really wanted to implement that functionality, but the desktop application was just a bit of a mess. I have kind of fixed that with the code, but a lot of things are tied. But basically, I implemented it here for that person. I cannot remember your name. I have no idea how I lost your email because I never delete emails, but just remember that one person out there who emailed me, I added this feature because of you. Because, I like it too. I would use it all the time, especially if I'm practicing various, anatomy bones. Because, I find it all kind of related, and I kind of do like to, march through folders to have structured practice for that. So, yeah, I implemented that feature. So yeah, it has the same features, and if you would start the slideshow, which I don't have a folder selected here, but if you would start it, it would behave just like the art model slideshow, but just with your own images. Now, the other feature I implemented was it's basically just an image viewer. So for the given art model pack, you can go in that art model pack and you could view a given image. And basically it looks very similar to the slideshow, but there is no time. So there's no time limit on showing a given image, so you can use this for reference for as long as you want to, and yeah, no limit or anything like that. Yeah, it's a bit straightforward. As more model packs get added, they'll all be listed here, and you just click one of these given blocks to go into it. So the last thing I wanted to point out, my whole application is to help art models. That was my main thought. And I realized art models selling their images, that's one good aspect, and I definitely encourage art models to post their images on Drawesome. But perhaps some additionally want to model for figure drawing clubs or figure drawing groups, or for medical students. So that's why I made, find a local art model. It's basically an art models directory, and for your given area, I plan to list art models. The art models would only share the information that they want to. I would never force anyone to give stuff they don't want to. But in general, it'll list the location they are, some way to contact them, their website, basically giving awareness to art models, because I haven't seen anything like that out there. And I feel in this directory would be one solid place to do that, because it's definitely good to draw from art model images, but there's so much to learn from going to an actual class and learning from like a real life session. I'm pretty sure other people can teach you so much from that. I myself plan to attend them. I'm going on a complete tangent, sorry, but I do suggest doing this. Even if you like can't afford to like pay for one on your own, like I can't either. Perhaps you join a local club that has some type of figure drawing session or class, and if you do, please, if they don't know about Drawesome.app, please tell them about it, because I'm really trying to help support local art models. So that's pretty much all you need to know about Drawesome.app right now. If I would tell you other stuff, I do plan to make more content as I go, to help explain more details about it, interesting things you may not know. Drawing is, I would say there's not one way to do it. There's just like an accumulation of different skills to gain to do it. I list some information here that can perhaps give you a starting step for learning more, but I don't know everything. I'm still in like my early learning career still. So, but as I learn, I plan to add to this and help people like you as much as I can. Oh, and if you do know, or if you are an art model, or if you know one, you could always go to my art model form, and basically, it's just a Google form you can submit if you want to submit your images. And in short, there are some limitations on like the file size. I could edit them for you, and file size and dimensions. If there's any questions, you could always email me. I have my email listed on this form, but I tried to make it easy, but perhaps what's easy in my head isn't easy to everyone, and I do understand that because I'm probably really biased with that. There's that. I also have a newsletter if you're interested to sign up, so you can get like updates about Drawesome delivered to your email. I also encourage sharing it, and if you've been using Drawesome for a long time, I also suggest you fill out my survey. Any information is appreciated. I do use Google Analytics, but just for general stuff. I don't do, besides just that. I also have an RSS feed, so if you're one of those few people out there that uses RSS, I use it, but I know it's kind of fallen out of popularity. Hopefully it will one day. I just think it needs a little more tweaking, but yeah, I do have that. So when I do update Drawesome, I do plan to put a little blurb in there, so you'll get that delivered right to your feed. But yeah, thank you for listening to this full tutorial. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below, and I will try to answer it to the best of my ability. But thank you for listening.